Hey, hi everybody, I'm back. So as promised, we're going to go through not the first module, the icebreaker module, because that's pretty self-explanatory, but I want to start with module number 1 for vocabulary. Okay, so first off, we're going to go through the overview, and this is what is required. So this is going to be replaced by this new video. Okay, so we're going to be talking about your mindset. We're going to be talking about your reading strengths and weaknesses. And then we're going to go through the 3 different ways to recognize unfamiliar words using context clues, affixes, and figurative language. We're going to start our 5 People You Meet in Heaven book. We're going to complete 1 Context Clues Connect Lab, and we're going to be, and by doing all these things, we're going to be completing 6 out of the 25 required reading assignments. Okay, so the first thing you're going to be doing is a 20-question reading diagnostic, and that's going to be done by September 9th. This next assignment is a little bit tricky because you're going to be watching a video, you're going to be reading something about growth versus fixed mindset. You're actually going to be scoring your own growth mindset, taking some questions, and then you're going to be scoring it. And then the only thing that gets turned in is this mindset reflection lab, where you're going to put your score on it, and then you're going to be asked some questions about what you read and what you watched. So we'll go over that in about 2 minutes. Okay, and then we have a figurative language quiz. It is 10 questions. You have to get 8 or more in order to get credit for it, because all your reading lab assignments have to have a score of 80% or higher. 80% is mastery. So you have 3 attempts to get your 8 out of 10 correct. And then we're going to start the 5 People book. We're going to do a discussion with our classmates online about it. And then we're going to be doing the 1 Context Clues Connect Lab. And then at the end of the module, you're going to be taking a 35-question vocabulary test. And once again, you have 3 attempts to take it, and you need 28 or more correct answers in order to score an 80%. Okay, so with the 3 reading assignments you did in the icebreaker module, plus these 6, you'll have 9 out of 25 required labs done. Okay, and after each module, I go into the My Grades, check here for completed labs, and that tab is on the top. I'll show you where it is in a second. I go in and update how many labs you have done. Okay, there's 1 to 2 assignments due every week, as you see by the due dates, and that's how I keep attendance. Okay. So please, if you're confused, email me, use Ask a Question, or, my preferred method is to text me via Remind. Okay, so that is our overview. And then let's just really quickly go through the different assignments. Okay, so here's the reading diagnostic. You're just going to open this up, and it will take you right to the 20 questions. Apparently this is my view. Sorry about that. Let me bop it into, I apologize. Here's our student view. I'm not sure. Okay, so where did my modules go? Oh my gosh. Okay, but we're going to bop out of the, never mind. We're not going to do that. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's go into here. Okay, so module 2. Okay, module 1. Oh my goodness. I am not a video person. Okay, so here is 20 questions. Take your time and then submit it, and you'll be able to receive the results, I believe. Not 100% sure about that, but we will definitely go over them together. Okay, and then this is the Mindset Reflection Lab. So this is the things that you read. So there's a Word doc. Please download Office 365 so you have Word, or it is in a PDF. Okay, so you're going to read this. you're going to take the survey, just no wrong, right or wrong answers. It's just how you feel about learning and about talent and about IQ and intelligence. And it's just your own, your own views on that. And then there's a key to score this, so you can see out of 60 what your mindset is. And then this is what you're going to be turning in. This is, I believe, 3 to 5 questions about the things that you read here, what you scored on the survey, and then this is a great video with Eduardo Persino about his own personal experience with mindset and success. So this first tab in Module 1 is just all the activities, I guess. And then this is where you actually submit the Mindset Lab. So there's a video on how to submit the assignment. You open this up, you answer the questions, type it, save it in Word, and then submit it by adding an attachment. Okay? And the video will go through that. If you're not sure, we can have a Zoom call. I can go through it with you as well. So that counts as one lab, okay? But you're only submitting the one piece of paper. And then we have the vocabulary PowerPoint. Most of the PowerPoints have videos embedded and activities to do to give you practice with the various vocabulary strategies. And then we have a figurative language quiz, 10 questions. You have 3 attempts to get that 8 out of 10. And then we have our 5 people discussion. So this will be one of 4. I broke the book into 4 reading assignments. And here's a video on how to participate in a discussion. But basically what you're doing is you are clicking on the title, so 5 people number 1, and then that will open the discussion page. Okay. And here we go. So here is what you need to do. Okay. So usually I ask you to answer 2 or 3 of the bullets by creating a thread. And then once you create the thread, make sure you go back in 1 day later, 2 days later, and respond to 3 of what your classmates posted. Okay, so here are the things that I'm asking you to respond to. And remember, you're doing this in complete sentences, no text spelling, spell out going to, spell out you, use a capital I, all those things, right? That good writers do. Okay, and then I give you an example of what I responded to using a couple of the bullets. And then to start a new thread, you would go here and open up a thread. And so this is my thread that I did, right? So here's mine. And then if you want to reply to mine, you would click on reply. Okay, but you need to be in the thread first. So you would enter a subject. So if you want to just do, discussion number 1 or post number 1, this is where you answer, you type it, and then you post it. Okay. And then as you go through, you can see and you can reply to other people. Okay. So that's kind of how the 5 people work. And you'll be doing 4 of those with the book. Okay. And remember, the book is right here. In a PDF file, or the bookstore has it, I think, for under $10. It's a great book. I have never had a student who said they hated it, and I've been teaching this book for quite a while. Okay, and then last but not least, you have a Connect Lab to finish, and this is all about context clues. So you just click on here, and it'll give you directions, and then a vocabulary test that you take at the end of the module. You have until the 23rd to take it. Okay, and then you are done with that module. Okay, so the way you would check for grades, you would come up here and it'll show you your grade sheet, and anything that you submit in here goes into the grade sheet. I grade it, and then once I grade it, it goes on your grade page. Okay, so that's really all of module 2.